Hey Alaska, I want to talk to you about something that just isn't getting nearly enough airtime in Alaska politics, but it affects every fisherman, every river community, and every Alaskan who cares about our future. Trawl bycatch. This isn't a fringe issue, it's not a technical issue, it's a moral issue. It's about whether we are managing Alaska's fisheries for short-term extraction or long-term survival. Bycatch isn't just an unfortunate side effect of fishing, it's the subsequent removal of fish we never intended to catch, never intended to kill, and often never intended to even count. When you remove fish from the ocean, especially at industrial scale, you change the entire system. And right now, that system is way out of balance. Let's discuss some of the species. In addition to industrial scale bycatch issues wasting our fish, pollock itself is a forage fish. That means it's food for everything else: halibut, salmon, crab, seabirds, marine mammals. When we take too much pollock biomass out of the water, we're not just impacting one fishery with incidental bycatch, we're starving the ecosystem that supports all the others. You cannot keep pulling blocks out of the foundation and expect the house to stand. We also know that trawl fishing has contributed to halibut bycatch, including in areas that function as halibut nurseries. If we're serious about rebuilding halibut stocks, protecting juvenile fish has to be a priority. Chums, salmon, kings, they're all under pressure statewide and cannot be treated as acceptable collateral. We need real enforceable bycatch limits that reflect the actual health of the stock. Let's talk about deep water impacts from bottom trawling. When trawl gear makes contact with the bottom, it doesn't just catch what it is targeting, it sweeps up halibut, crab, and critical habitat that took decades to form and may never fully recover. Deep water bycatch is especially dangerous because it impacts juvenile fish in nursery areas. If we damage those areas, we aren't just hurting today's fisheries, we're eliminating tomorrow's. Keeping midwater trawl nets off the bottom is not radical, it's responsible management. Now let's talk about midwater trawling. Even when nets are operating in the water column, bycatch and impact with fish still happens, especially to salmon and forage species. And what's worse, much of that bycatch is unobserved. Fish that are struck by nets, injured or killed, but never make it onto the boat, but don't always get counted. But dead fish are dead fish, whether they're recorded on a clipboard or not. Our management system should reflect reality, not convenience. This is not about attacking fishermen. This is not about shutting down industries. This is about improving a system that is no longer working as intended. Bycatch limits should be proportional to the actual stock levels. Observation should be accurate. Gear should be used responsibly, and Alaska should be leading on fisheries management instead of falling behind. So, how do we fix it? On my first day as governor, I will instruct my ADF&G commissioner to submit the following 6 proposals to the North Pacific Fisheries Management Council. 1. Regulate pollock as a forage fish, with harvest limits explicitly accounting for greater ecosystem needs, predator demand, and long-term stock resilience. Prohibit midwater trawl gear from contacting the seafloor with enforceable standards that require nets to remain off the bottom at all times. Quantify and account for unobserved trawl bycatch, including mortality, which occurs without bringing bycatch up to the surface to be quantified, and or which happens to be outside the observed monitored portions of the fleet. Close trawl access to halibut nursery areas, recognizing their role in sustaining halibut stocks and coastal fisheries. Establish hard chum salmon bycatch caps with automatic closures when limits are reached. Require bycatch limits to scale directly with actual stock abundance, ensuring bycatch levels are biologically proportional and decline as stocks decline. This isn't about punishment. It's about building a smarter system, one that rewards responsibility, protects our fisheries, and ensures Alaska fishing is still here for the next generation. That's how we end bycatch, and that's the kind of leadership I'll bring as governor. Thank you.
Got a good thing coming. and it's all I need. Everything I wanted is in front of